What's going on YouTube? Jeans here. Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are getting swampy with it. We got ourselves a Water Pledge Empoleon and Grass Pledge Rillaboom team for ranked Regulation 8. So if you guys do not know, there is a condition, or I should say a field condition called a swamp, and it can only be played by using Water Pledge and Grass Pledge in the same turn. What swamp does is it lowers your opponent's speed by 75%. So it's pretty much like a reverse tailwind on the opposite side of the field. Really cool synergy. Haven't used it in a while, so gonna be showcasing it in today's video. But let's talk about our Water Pledge user. It's gonna be none other than Empoleon. Now, Empoleon's got competitive as its ability, Rocking Leftovers as item with the Water Terror type. It's got Water Pledge, it's got Ice Beam, Substitute, and then Yawn so it can put Pokemon to sleep. Really solid Pokemon, cannot wait to use it, plus I absolutely love its design. Our Grass Pledge user is going to be that Rillaboom with Grassy Surge and Assault Vest. Grass Pledge instead of obviously Grassy Glide, and then it's got high horsepower, U-turn, and Fake Out for first turn flinches. The rest of our team, as you guys can see, pretty standard, pretty meta. You got Pelipper, Archludon. We don't even need to talk about them. We got Incineroar. Not even going to talk about that either. And last but not least, our support Pokemon going to be Friend Guard Clefairy with the Eviolite. Also, follow me after you, protect an alluring voice. Guys, want to run and see for yourself? The code is at the top right hand corner. And if you do enjoy today's video, don't forget to leave a like on it and subscribe to the channel. But without further ado, let's hop into match number 1, showcasing the Swamp team for ranked Regulation H. First match on its way, going up against a Gyarados for Rigraff team with Incineroar alongside with Ursaluna, Amoonguss, and last but not least, they are rocking out with Rillaboom. Now, they could go into Trick Room turn 1. That could be a little rough for us. I mean, I'm still going to go Empoleon and Rillaboom here, try to pull off the Swamp. If they do go Incineroar, I do get competitive triggered, and I could just like say screw the Swamp and kind of get after it that way. They could pop Trick Room as well, so maybe we don't want to go Swamp. We'll figure it out. We'll kind of see from there. But they have 2 Intimidate users, so I'm hoping competitive does get triggered here, because then I can always U-turn out. I can Fake Out. I can do a lot. I can also go into Incineroar, who I kind of want to do, but at the same time, I want to bring in this Weather combo. So I am going to bring in the Weather combo. That's my play. That's my play. I want Incineroar, but at the same time, it's like, I can't do it. I can't do it. I want this squad. I'm ready to roll. Let's look for a win here in match number 1. Using the Swamp. Using the Shrek Swamp, baby. I'm ready to rip up with it. But the thing is, like I said, they're most likely go into like a Trick Room user, which would be for Rigraff. And I mean, at that point, we can't really go into the Swamp. Like, the Swamp would just be helping them out. And there's Incineroar for Rigraff. Fine by me. Competitive boosting right here. Now, Rillaboom, please show me your faster. Actually, you can still fake me out. I can't fake out. So I was going to say I can fake out before he fakes out, but we're going right into this competitive boost. So +2 on special attack is a beautiful sight to see. It's a lovely sight. So competitive on the field. We're ready to roll. Attack boosting. And from here, I mean, I got to go Water Pledge because it's stab. I'm going to go for a U-turn pivot out. Let's see, he's going to end up faking out my Empoleon. We're going to U-turn pivot out of here. And you're going to be able to get off Trick Room, which is fine, I guess, right? It's fine, I guess. It is what it is. Faked out my Empoleon. It is what it is. It is what it is. I could go into Archludon. I think it's a solid swap here. And maybe just throw some Aurora Spears into Incineroar, who might even hard swap on their end. But yeah, we already know Trick Room's going to come out and about here. Yep, there it is. So Trick Room's here. +2 on special attack. Really good for us. Really, really good for us. They could bring out a Amoonguss, which would be super annoying. We're getting back a ton of HP with Empoleon and +2 on that special attack. So, I mean, no Swamp right here. We could go for Water Pledge, but again, seems like a little problem. I could also go into a Substitute this turn, which I think I want to be my play. So I'm going to go Substitute, start trying to waste out some turns. And on top of that, we're going to try to go for an Aurora Spirit into this Incineroar slot, which is kind of a stupid play because they're probably hard swapping, right? Or terrestrializing into Ghost, maybe. That would be... Yeah, this might be a dumb play, but I like the Substitute play that we make. Ends up withdrawing Rigraff. Okay, so Rigraff with the withdrawal here. Into Ursaluna. This is a big time setup sub turn here. And he withdraws Incineroar. So the double swap comes out here. I'll take this sub play all day. I still have Terror type. And there's that Amoonguss. So Amoonguss looking a little annoying. I do have Lumberry, however, which is beautiful news. It's a free sub turn for us. Plus I get the leftovers and Grassy Terrain HP back, which is huge. And Aurora Spear's going to launch here. So they don't know we have Lumberry, which is a gorgeous sight to see. We'll get back a little bit of HP here. And again, we're just kind of wasting out Trick Room turns here. We're kind of just wasting them out here. We're kind of just wasting them out. So I might be forced to terrestrialize by Archludon here. I could actually throw a Yawn, but I think Water Pledge is going to be replayed into this slot. Actually, let's go Ice Beam. Just in case of Rage Powder. I don't think you Rage Powder here. I really don't. But you know what? Amoonguss is going to be our first priority. We're going to go after that. We're going to Terrasilize into fighting here. And I'm just going to launch just going to launch a Dragon Pulse. We're going to go after some Amoonguss. I really got to do some damage to this bad boy. I can't sit here and allow this thing to just spore me for 17 hours straight. We're going to see a double Terra. Is this going to be double Terra or Ursaluna? Ursaluna is going to get the Terra type. Maybe go into normal. Straight normal so it can dodge some water moves. Yeah, we're going for Ice Beam here. We have Sub Up, which is really good. Maybe I should have yawned you, Ursaluna. That could have been a nice play for us. And we're Terrasilizing here as well. And the reason we're Terrasilizing was so an Earth Power doesn't just absolutely just dump on me. That was more so my Terra play. So we still have Substitute up, which is great for wasting out Trick Room turns. Yeah, let's see how they kind of play this one. They're going to go for a Rage Powder. So, okay, so it was a good call for me to go into Ice Beam rather than Water Pledge. And Blood Moon's going to launch here into... who? Wow, no way you launched Blood Moon in this slot. I'm dead. Actually, am I sturdy? I totally forgot I'm sturdy. Thank you, sturdy. That is massive. That is massive sturdiness here. Ice Beam's able to launch +2. Can this actually just KO you? I don't think it will. It does. That's huge. That's huge. So now Ursaluna's going to have to take the shot. Sturdy coming up clutch. We're wasting out some Trick Room turns. Amoonguss is gone. They're definitely scared to go back into Incineroar here. They're definitely scared to go back into Incineroar here. And that does really respectable damage. Really, really respectable damage. So Empoleon chilling here. Let's back up to full HP. Almost. 3 HP away. I could throw a Yawn. We gotta see how many turns are left in this Trick Room. But sub with this Empoleon? Come on, man. That's a big time turn. That's a big time turn. Now you could go into Incineroar, but I doubt you do. You're gonna leave me plus. You're gonna leave me +4 on special attack? Have a day, Jeans. Can you fake out my substitute? I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna go for Water Pledge here. Look to just take out Ursaluna because that's a bigger threat than anything. And I don't mind sacrificing my Archluda. How many turns left in this Trick Room? 2. I wish I had Protect on Empoleon here. But I mean, I can come out here for a fake out turn, the next one. So I'm just going to go Roar Spear here. Actually, I'm going to double down on Ursaluna. I'd rather get rid of that thing. You're just going to fake me out, take me out. That's fine. I'll take this all day because Ursaluna is going to go for whatever move it wants to go for. And then Water Pledge is going to fly. It's going to knock out the big threat of Ursaluna. And then I'm sitting in a beautiful position here. So Hyper Voice launching here. Substitute up. That hits through sub? Or does your ability hit through sub? That's a little annoying. So I still have sub. Actually, that's actually better for me. That's actually better for me. That actually works way better for me. That works 10 times better for me. Now, does Hyper Voice hit through substitutes, or was it its ability? Someone let me know in the comment section down below. But now I still have my sub up, and this is actually really good because I get back a ton of HP at the end of every single turn. So that sub play was massive for us. But now you don't have fake out. You're going to go into what's it called, though? You're going to go into Friggies. You're going to go into Friggies. I mean, best bet is to just go into Pelipper here. Have Pelipper KO the Incineroar, and then we attack the Friggies. Because my +4 special attacking Water Pledge is just going to absolutely rip up into our opponent. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, we're +2? Did they nerf competitive? Did they nerf? Wasn't competitive always bringing them up plus... I might be wrong on this one. I thought competitive boost was like Defiant. It goes +2. Guess I'm wrong. Guess it's +1. Kind of odd. I always thought. But still, +2 in the rain, Water Pledge should do a ridiculous amount of damage. Weather Ball in the rain should be able to take out Incineroar. He's going to launch a knockoff, which my Pelipper is going to soak. We're going to take out my Focus Sash, no big deal. Hyper Voice is going to launch, and we just learned our lesson there that Hyper Voice actually hits through Substitute. That's pretty cool. But it do not matter. It do not matter. Later for Rigorath. Now I still have my sub up and Incineroar stands no chance. So Empoleon being an absolute boss here. An absolute boss in this matchup here. We waste out Trick Room perfectly with the substitute. Look how much HP it gets back behind the sub. Behind the sub and in the grassy terrain is just ridiculous. Trick Room's gone. Grassy terrain's going to be gone. But guess what? We're bringing the grassy terrain right back on out here. And now I can legit just fake out Water Pledge. Game over. Thanks for playing. So no Swamp here, but Rillaboom and Empoleon. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Getting work done. Getting work done. Water Pledge, bang. Fake Out, bang. Night, night. Thanks for playing. Thanks for playing, Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Empoleon just being an absolute Emperor Penguin here. The definition of an Emperor Penguin in this first match. We're 1-0. Let's go move on to our second match. Let's go back to back to get this video started. Let's keep it rolling here, ladies and gentlemen. T-Tar, Excadrill, Weather War going on here in match number 2. We got to bring our Archaludon and Pelipper. It's an absolute must. They also have Indeedee. They got Komo-o, and then on top of that, they got Hisuian Samurai and Corviknight. I mean, honestly, I see a good amount of physical attackers. I see Mirror Armor. Incineroar probably got to come in here. I mean, as much as I want to set up the Swamp, I just don't think it's the play. So I could just go like Archaludon. I could set up the Swamp. You know what? Do we set up the Swamp? I'm going to set up the Swamp. Let's get the Swamp going right off the rip. And then we'll go Pelipper and we'll go Archaludon. You know what? As much as I want Incineroar here, I mean, let's set up the Swamp. That's what this video is about. You guys seen thousands of videos where I absolutely stall out and just destroy opponents with Incineroar. Let's use up the Swamp. Let's say screw the win. Actually, we're still going to try to win, but let's say like let's lower our chance of winning just to showcase a combo, right? I think you guys would rather see that than me just use the same meta Pokemon over and over again and win. So we're going to go for the Swamp here. They go T-Tar, they go Indeedee, which is okay. Can your terrain go first? Can your terrain go first, please and thank you? No, it doesn't. So they get terrain control. I can't Fake Out here. I can go for Water Pledge. This is tough. This is tough. I really wish your terrain would have won first. But it shows that Rillaboom is actually faster, which is great news. And T-Tar's the fastest on the field. So, I mean, again, if I could just go here and set this Swamp up, I don't mind if you get off your little Expanded Force little play. Unless you're Choice Scarfed and the terrain thing doesn't go off at Choice Scarf. That is a possibility. That is definitely a possibility. So, we're going right for this. We're going to see a Terra type pop out here. Probably into T-Tar, right? Maybe flying. Yeah, that's a little rough. Yeah, that is a little rough. But still, we're looking just to get off this Swamp, right? We are looking to swamp it up. That's the most important thing. He's going to low kick me early on here. Oh, the damage. Real ugly. A lot. And Grass Pledge is launching. So waiting for Empoleon's move. Here comes the Water Pledge. We get off the Swamp, which is just a nice little sight. You get to see a little bit of rainbow action, don't you? No. There's one combo where you get to see a rainbow. It's pretty cool. So Swamp is out and about, which is good. Expanded Force launches. We're going to say bye-bye to our Empoleon. So, actually, Empoleon soaks. My dog, Empoleon, I love you. I love you. Now, the real question is, something I'm curious about. Does the Swamp affect flying types? Because technically, you're, like, above the Swamp, right? I'm curious. Let's see. I could swap for Weather right now. But I'd rather try to take out this T-Tar first. Let's read the Swamp. Speed's reduced by 75%. You know what? No, we're outspeeding here. I'm going to U-turn pivot out of here. And I am just going to try to launch an Ice Beam. A little bit of Ice Beam action. I could see Follow Me. If that's the case, we're just going to take that. But Empoleon with the big-time soak of Expanded Force. We love you. We love you. But the Swamp's out and about. So we got a couple turns we got to use to our advantage here. I'm hoping this Ice Beam could just... I don't think it's going to KO T-Tar, right? U-turn's going to pivot us out. Do beautiful damage there. And this is where we just go into Archaludon, right? I could go into Pelipper. But I mean, Archaludon's definitely our play, right? Because I like Archaludon up against Expanded Force and Rock Slides way more. I know we're getting rid of our Sturdy, but it's a little bit better. Ice Beam's going to launch here, and 1 HP. At least Buffet's going to KO. At least Buffet's going to KO. We were probably losing Empoleon anyway. So at least Buffet's going to KO. Empoleon, thank you for getting off some value in this matchup. We get out the Swamp. We get rid of T-Tar, and now I can have Weather Control for the rest of the match. And you're going to pop Trick Room. Alright, so Trick Room is actually a great call there. Actually a wonderful call. That is a wonderful call. So they can expand the force across the board. Buffet's going to KO the T-Tar. If they brought T-Tar, I would think they would have Excadrill, which Excadrill in the Trick Room is nothing crazy. Right? Nothing I have to worry about too much. But I still have Rillaboom, which is great. So I could take Terrain Control if I want to. Or I could take Weather Control. Honestly, let's take terrain control, and then if we have to swap into weather, we can, because I don't really want to take too many expanded forces. Plus, I can fake out and waste a turn this time. It's good news for us. Great news for us. Beautiful news for us. So, we're going to bring out the Rillaboom, and they are going to send out the Samurott. This is fine by me. One thing that they don't know, though, is that my Rillaboom doesn't have Grassy Glide. It's best move, hands down. So, kind of rough on our end. We do get off this terrain. I could go for a hard swap and Electro Shot, but I think I'd rather just go for Aurora Spear on top of actually another U-turn, just to KO this Indeedee, and then get out the weather. They end up just withdrawing Indeedee, so Indeedee gets to withdraw. They're going to go into their final Pokemon, who I think is going to be Exegol, right? Yeah, and I mean, you pop Trick Room. Sacred Sword's going to launch here. Going to do big time damage. U-turn's going to pivot us out. We're going to bring out our weather, which kind of doesn't really help the situation of Trick Room. But Aura Spear, how much damage are you doing? So I still got Focus Ash on my Pelipper. We'll get out the rain. I should have actually just went for Electro Shot, knowing that I was swapping into Pelipper. That definitely should have been my play. It would have been better for KO in this Samurott. But Samurott's still going to take some big time damage here. We got a crit, which is nice news. And from here, I could just hard swap in the Rillaboom, because he definitely wants to go for a Sacred Sword into this slot, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to hard swap in the Rillaboom. I could go for Weather Ball. Did they use Terror type? They did. So I could just launch a Weather Ball in this slot, and that's exactly what I'm going to do here. A little bit of Weather Ball from the Paloops. But the only reason they are slow is because I think this is last turn in the Swamp, right? The Swamp's really helping them out. So there goes the Sacred Sword. We soak this all day. Big times for Rillaboom. Rock Slide's going to launch. Rillaboom soak this as well. Man, do not make me flinch. Do not. I'm telling you, do not make me flinch. Do not make me flinch. Can't be serious right now. That was the game. That was the play of the game. That was the play of the game, because Swamp ended. Oh, dude, that was the play. That was the play that could win us the game right there. That was it. That was the play. That was the play right there. I needed that Weather Ball. Weather Ball says bye-bye to you. Swamp ends. My Archludon now can take out Samurott. What's our speeds at, guys? What's our speeds? I know Pelipper's cooking a little bit. 128, 150. That was the play, man. That was the play. Now it is not looking good. It is not looking good. Obviously, we're going to go for this Aura Spear. And we're going to try to go for another Weather Ball. We're trying things out here. He ends up withdrawing. Hold up. This Aura Spear is still going to KO this this Indeedee here. And let's see what we got cooking here. What we got going on here. Weather Ball's going to outspeed now. Beautiful. Bye-bye to you. That was actually a bad play on their end. That swap right there. That swap right there was a terrible play, because it turns this match totally on the other side, because we pick up an easy double KO. Beautiful. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Indeedee. And now Trick Room should end? I believe so. Actually, it might have one more turn, but now it's a 2v1. They don't have any double hitting moves, and I can just Hurricane freely and launch an Electro Shot freely and just say night-night. Or I can Aura Spear. Either or is going to KO. Either or. Yeah, this move never misses. We're sending it. We're going with Hurricane. GG's. Thanks for playing. Thanks for giving me that win with that swap. Would have been a lot closer. You definitely had a shot at winning. But hey, we go 2-0 for today's video. We're hopping into our third match. We are guaranteed ourselves a winning record. Third and final match is on its way, and we're going up against Dugtrio. My boy Dugtrio rocks the Arena Trap ability, and they got Lapras. So this, you guys can see where this is going. Arena Trap, Parasong. That's what they want. Guess what? We're swamping it up. We're doing it. We're swapping it up. We're trying to get after it early on here, and we're going in with the same squad that we've been going in with all day long. It's pretty simple with this team. Swapping it up, going in with Pelipper, Archludon in for late game. Parasong definitely looking a little terrifying. We do not like that. But, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. We're 2-0. And I got a question for you guys, because I don't use the swamps too often, right? I don't use like the fire pledges, the water pledges. I don't use that too often. Does the typing of the move depend on the first one used? Like, I think I used Grass Pledge first in the last match, and then Water Pledge came through, and I think the move was a Grass type move. So I believe, or correct me if I'm wrong, I should say, I believe the Swamp's typing depends on the first move used. So if Empoleon was faster and I used Water Pledge before Grass Pledge, then it would be a Water move. Is that correct? Let me know in the comment section down below. I know somebody knows. I know somebody knows, but I love Dugtrio, dude. Hopefully they bring him. Just such a funny Pokemon, just like poking its little head out the hole. It's funny, man. It is a funny little Pokemon. Same thing with what's it called? Wugtrio. Gets a little sillier, right? Gets a little longer. Wugtrio. Well, there he is, dude. Dugtrio. And Dugtrio's a little spaz in its spray. It doesn't settle down. Like, look at it. It just keeps moving. Like, yo, chill out, Dugtrio. No big deals here. Just chill out, man. You just gotta chill out. But from here, I mean, we could set up the swamp and just send it up against this thing. And then be able to swap. That's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully we don't see a protect from, obviously, the Dugtrio. That'd be very rough. Maybe we should have sent it into the Lapras slot. So let's see. If my calculations are correct, I mean, Grass Pledge should go first. We could fake out here if we wanted to. And we're gonna see probably a Ghost type from Lapras, right? This seems like a Ghost type from Lapras. It is. It is. It is. It is. It is. We're not faking out. We're going straight for the swamp, man. We're swamping it up. We're doing swamp diddly doos. We're swamping up, and that's what I was afraid of right there. That is what I was afraid of. I should have just sent it into the Lapras slot. So they're going to get off a Parasong. Blah, 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 blah. Kind of sucks. No swamp. Get blocked. Parasong coming out here. This is going to be very annoying. Nobody can swap. Nobody can swap. We're going to go after this Dugtrio again with that same thing. We're going right into we're going to attack this Dugtrio right away. Definitely Focus Sash as well. Definitely Focus Sash as well. So Parasol should go be ripping up into us. We're going for the swamp. We're trying things out here. Oh man, dude, Parasong's just so good. It is. It's so good. It really is. It's just such a devious combo, right? It's such a devious combo. So Dugtrio can't protect. If it swaps, it swaps. That's nice. Then we would just swap next turn and get out of this whole sticky situation. Protects the Lapras. That's fine. We can attack the Lapras next turn. Yo, round of applause to this guy. I'll give it to him. I'll give it to him. Round of applause. Round of applause to this guy. I love this. I love this. This thing's just digging away. Thing is just digging away. Just digging away. So now we are just going to attack the Dugtrio again. For the third time, we're going to try to attack this Dugtrio. Oh, man. Just set up the swamp. Because if we're going to win this match, it's going to be us setting up swamp and then my Pelipper Archaludon clutching up. That's really how we're going to win this game. Only way we're going to win this game. But yo, that is hilarious. It props to our opponent, dude. I was like, alright, it protected. It's not going to protect this turn. Did not expect it to dig away, right? Did not expect it to just burrow under the ground and dodge my moves. Like, Dig is one of those moves where it's just like, alright, why would I ever use Dig? This is why you would use Dig. This exact reason is why you would use Dig. So that's so funny, man. So Dig pops out here. Oh! Damage is a bit absurd. And we're going straight into this pledge here. I'm guessing you're Focus Sash. I didn't even check if you're Arena Trap, to be honest, but you gotta be, right? Yeah, there's the Focus Sash. I wish I had Grassy God here. I totally wish I had Grassy God. There goes your Focus Sash. We develop a swamp, which is good. Good news for us. Get some speed going for us. And this is the turn where we see a double protect and just let Parasong do its work, right? Can I U-turn? Is it could you U-turn pivot through an Arena Trap? I don't think you can. But yeah, they're just gonna double protect. We're gonna say bye bye to Empoleon. We're gonna say bye bye to what's his name? Rillaboom and Empoleon. The thing is, we're probably gonna see a swap, maybe two swaps. And I can't swap, right? Yeah. Arena Trap, man. Arena Trap. Who would they swap into? Because someone's gonna get swapped. Incineroar, maybe? I would think they would want to swap Lapras, right? So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna double down this Lapras. We could see a double protect. We could see a swap. If they swap, I think it's gonna be Incineroar, right? And if they swap anybody, it's gonna be Lapras because what they want to do is just set up another Parasong late game to win the game, right? God, I hate Parasong. I love using it, but going up against it, it's like, dude. But I gotta give my opponent a round of applause here. Using it with Dark Trio is sick. It's so sick. So there's the withdrawal. Show me Incineroar. Go ahead, intimidate me, competitive boost me up, all that good stuff. We're making this read. All right, indeedy. Okay, I see you. I understand. I understand. Dark Trio is gonna stay on the field a little bit longer here. So high horsepower actually doing great damage, and we're gonna pick up a KO here before they go out. Big time KOs from the boys. Big time KOs. Big time KOs. And he set up a Stealth Rocks before we go. How dare you, dude? That ain't right. That ain't right. So we're actually sitting not in a bad position at all. Not in a bad position at all. Get back a little bit of leftovers HP. It does not matter. We're all going to wave bye-bye to my Pokemon, and Doug Trio is going to go as well. Doug Trio. Thanks for playing, dude. That's actually cool. I love seeing stuff like this on the channel. And if I'm going to lose to anything, I want it to be this, right? I want it to be something cool like this. Bye, Doug Trio. Thanks for coming out and playing. Such a sick Pokemon, dude. Such a sick Pokemon. Doug Trio is kind of like Pelipper. It really grew on me. So now we're sitting here, 2v2 on the field. We got Swamp going. They got Ghost Terror on their Lapras. Lapras definitely must have set up a Parasong here. They got Psychic Terrain out here, so they can't fake me out if their final Pokemon is Incineroar. We don't know their final Pokemon just yet. We're about to find out right now. And let's see. There's the Lapras. And is it the Incineroar? It's gonna be Annihilate. Okay. The Swamp's still chilling here, right? Pelipper's gonna take off its Focus Sash due to the stones. I get this rain going. Still in a Swamp. I could see like a Final Gambit kind of play here. And honestly, Weather Ball's gonna do more damage, so I'm gonna Weather Ball. Could you be Water Absorbed? You definitely could be Water Absorbed. Or you could be Shell Armored. I'm gonna go Hurricane instead. I'm not even gonna risk this, right? I'm not even gonna risk the Water Absorb waste of return. I'm not gonna risk it. So I'm gonna throw a Hurricane out here. I am gonna throw an Electro Shot in the slot. There is a chance that he just goes for Final Gambit, but we should outspeed even if you are Choice Scarf because of the Swamp. But you end up protecting Annihilate. That's actually pretty big considering we're doubling down into Lapras. Lapras, we're doubling down. We're attacking you, baby. We're attacking you. We've got 2 turns left in Swamp. Now comes Electro Shot. +1 on special attack now. Great sign. Great sign. Damage. Really good. Solid. Solid damage. Hurricane flies through. And the damage great here as well. And we get Ducks. And we get Ducks. And we get Ducks. Come on, Ducks. Help me out a little bit here. Never us. They go for a sheer cold. They go for... Oh, and it won't affect me because I have Sturdy. Because you can't one-hit KO me. Oh, my lord. They go for a sheer cold. Sheer cold instead of a Parasong. Wow, I thought Parasong was going to be the play. I thought Parasong was going to be the play. So Hurricane's going to finish you off. We are going to send an Electro Shot into the Annihilate slot. And I could see them protecting Lapras here. I maybe should have doubled down to Annihilate, but we're going to play it safe. We're still going to send something into the Lapras slot. Playing it real safe. And they went for the sheer cold. The riskiness of that play. Come on now. I respect it. This trainer, this player, gained my respect. Win or lose here, gained my respect. Going for sheer colds, bringing out Doug Trio. I'm all about it. I'm all about it. Round of applause to this opponent. Hopefully they're a viewer of the Gene channel, and hopefully they comment on this video. I really do hope so. Double? Okay. Double protect. Double protect. He says screw it. He's going for double protect. At least I still get this special attack boost. He's trying to waste out the Swamp Skis. Still trying to waste out the Swamp. I believe I still have Terror type. Right? Is that a correct statement to make? I believe I still have Terror type. Hurricane's going to pop out here. Bye-bye Lapras. And I believe I could just Terror type and win this game, right? Makes sense. Right? Do I still have Terror? I always forget if I have Terror or not. I believe I do. I believe Genes does. And I do. I can Hurricane this slot, I can Terrasilize, and I can just get another plus on special attack and just end this match. And they just cancel, so 3-0 for today's video. Absolutely dominating with the Swamp team today. There you go, ladies and gentlemen, Empoleon and Rillaboom, Grass Pledge and Water Pledge going crazy in today's video. Did not really expect it to be that good, but it was phenomenal pairing it up with Archludon and Pelipper in every single match. I mean, we didn't get to use Clefairy, we didn't use Incineroar, no big deal. They're not off-meta Pokemon, so you guys have seen them before. And I'm just really glad we were able to showcase the Swamp combo. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. If you did enjoy the content, don't forget to smash that like button for me. And if you're new here, click that big red subscribe button so you know when all of my videos go live. Seriously, you guys rock out. Make sure you spread positive every day, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out, everybody.